Hi everyone, this is the day 6 of my book read from The New Earth, Create a Better Life by Eckhart Tolle. And after the conscious parenting chapter, we're going to be reading a beautiful chapter that is in continuation with parenting as a topic. And it's about recognizing your child. But before that, let's do a recap to what we read in the conscious parenting. So the chapter conscious parenting said that we as parents get involved in playing the role of a parent, and we feel that we're fulfilling our duties by doing things for our child, by asking them to do this or not do that, or eat dinner, or taking care of them instead of being. And what the child truly requires or wants or desires is that my parents are truly present with me, with their being. And that's where they feel the recognition, that's where they feel the sense of identity and the sense of self and their beingness. And most families, we miss out. This is what we have seen coming up, coming forward from our parents and from their parents. Our parents have learned the same system, same programming, same way of functioning, and that's exactly what we do. Even if we know that there could be some different reality, there could be a different possibility, we get stuck with uh, being the parent and being in the role of the parent. So I begin this chapter of recognizing your child. This is a gift read from my upcoming venture, a platform called the Philosopher's Stone Book Club, which is meant to be for those who are wanderers, explorers, and constant learners who would want to add more in life, who love book and they use book as a tool to help them grow. So this is a platform for like-minded people where they can interact, where the similar topics can be conversed, and most importantly, giving them a space, or giving you all a space for those who join, for the participants, where a different kind of awakening can take place in a collective form. And whatever the shift that is going on the earth, all the things that is changing on the earth, together with this awakening, with this understanding within us, uh, when we change ourselves, something begins to change in the surrounding. So that's the idea. And here I begin the chapter. Recognizing your child. You are a human being. And what does that mean? Mastery of life is not a question of control, but of finding a balance between human and being. Mother, father, husband, wife, young, old, the roles you play, the functions you fulfill, whatever you do, all that belongs to the human dimension. It has its place and need to be honored, but in itself, it is not enough for a fulfilled, truly meaningful relationship of life. Human alone is never enough. No matter how hard you try or what you achieve, then there is this being. It is found in the still alert presence of consciousness itself. The consciousness that you are human is a form. So being is a formless, and human and being are not separate but interwoven. In the human dimension, you are unquestionably superior to your child. You are bigger, stronger, you know more, you can do more, and if that dimension is all you know, you will feel superior to your child, if only unconsciously. And you will make your child feel inferior, if only unconsciously. There is no equality between you and your child because there is only form in your relationship. And in form, you are, of course, not equal. You may love your child, but your love will be human only. That is to say, conditional, possessive, intermittent, only beyond form. In being, you are equal. And only when you find the formless dimension in yourself can there be true love in that relationship. The presence that you are, that is timeless I am, recognizes itself in another, and the other, the child in this case, feels loved, that is to say, recognized. To love is to recognize yourself in another, the other's otherness, then stands revealed as an illusion pertaining to the purely human realm, the realm of form, the longing of love that it is in every child, and is the longing to be recognized not on the level of form, but on the level of being. If parents honor only the human dimension of the child but neglect being, the child will sense that the relationship is unfulfilled, that sometimes absolutely vital is missing, and there will be a build-up of pain in the child and sometimes unconscious resentment towards the parents. Why don't you recognize me? This is what the pain or resentment seems to be saying. It's so true because when I, many times talk to people and we work upon where they feel stuck in life, and we try to uncover and dissolve what uh, what points of views or what belief system is stopping the person. We get to this point of childhood where they were feeling that they were not worthy or they were insufficient, and this is where the resentment and the sense of in being not worthy and unhappiness begins. And all of this can be resolved, but the first step of even to be able to resolve this is to be aware that there is a way and I want to come out of this resentment. So whatever the pains of the past, whatever that person has experienced in and as a child, can be reprogrammed, can be changed. And this is the book that helps us to recognize that, where the resentment comes from. Now let's read further. When another recognizes you, the recognition draws the dimension of being more fully into this world through both of you. That is the love that redeems the world. I have been speaking of this with specific reference to the relationship with your child, but it equally applies, of course, to all relationships. It has been said God is love, but this is not absolutely correct. God is the one life and in and beyond the countless form of life. Love implies duality, lover and beloved, subject and object. So, love is the recognition of oneness in the world of duality. This is the birth of God into the world of form. Love makes the world less worldly, less dense, more transparent to the divine dimension, the light of consciousness itself. So beautiful it is. This is somewhere he is also sharing the true definition of what love feels like and looks like. And tomorrow we're going to be reading another interesting chapter, which is called Villain, Victim and Lover. It's an amazing amazing title, and we'll unfold tomorrow what it means and what it's trying to say, who's the villain, who's the victim, and who's the lover. Or all of this are us. Let's find out tomorrow. Take care. Bye bye.